Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, welcome back. We just had a short break and we are wishing to continue, inshallah, talking about the youth who spend those beautiful years worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, as we know, youth have so much energy and they need to get rid of this energy. The energy that they have stored up inside of them, it has to come out somewhere. And this is why we see that, children like to chill out. They like to go and do things and have fun and, go bowling, whatever it may be. And as parents, as just rulers, we need to take initiative in influencing our children in growing up around the right people. They need to have a good influence. They need to have Muslim friends. They need to be amongst those brothers and sisters who care about them for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as we'll see in another episode. We need to, dissipate the energy that these youth have by putting it towards good use, rather than putting it towards haram or evil things. And the energy that is stored up inside of our youth, there's so much that is needed in our Muslim communities today. There are poor people out there. They can go and help the poor. They can help, clothe those who don't have clothing. They can, help support those that are younger than them by teaching them in school and so on and so forth, tutoring them, mentoring them in how to play sports, play soccer, football, play basketball and hockey, whatever the sport may be. Help them to dissipate that energy that they have inside of them towards helping others and pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is where we fall into this category of worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What does it mean to be a youth and worship Allah? What does it mean to, pray and fast? Is that what it's all about? Or is worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala something that can apply to those sports that we were talking about? You're trying to help other Muslims, brothers and sisters, grow up in a proper manner, in a way or a fashion that is according to the sharia of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the best way to do that is in doing things that are halal. So playing sports, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you keep it within the realm of the sharia, and there's nothing wrong with, going and chilling out with your friends and stuff like that, as long as you're doing it for the purpose of pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So for example, when you're studying day and night, you're at university or your final exams are coming and you're just studying non-stop, just day and night, studying and studying and studying, you need to take a break. So that break that you take, it can still be considered worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because you're doing it to get away from your studies and you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, please rejuvenate my body, give me my strength back, allow this time that I'm going to chill out with my friends be a time where, I could just, get everything off of my mind and just, joke around a little bit and just have some fun, and then I'll come back to my studies inshallah. Or, for example, for those youth that are memorizing the Qur'an, a lot of the time they get so caught up in memorizing the Qur'an and they're just, life becomes very monotonous to them. And then they start having health issues. They might start getting sore throats because they're constantly reciting the Qur'an, or, they start getting, some sort of illness or something like that because they just don't move enough. Their blood is not circulating. So you need to get out there and do some kind of sports. You need to do something. And those sports, those things that you're doing, in order to strengthen your body and to make you capable and able of going back to worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whether it's memorizing the Qur'an or, strengthening yourself so you can stand longer at night in tahajjud, or, you're getting some sleep and your parents say, oh, you sleep too much, but you say, no, I'm sleeping more during the day so that I could stay awake longer at night. You're doing things that are to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All of those things are considered worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so long as your intention is pure and for the sake of Allah and Allah alone.